Hello, this is Davide Biocchi speaking, and this is my weekly intermarket analysis. Let's start with the euro dollar that starting from today is probably beginning a new, let's say, interesting situation, because there was a channel that was in favor of a dollar here, but today the movement of the market did change something here, and so it will be easy to understand later today if there will be the breakout of the trend line that we have here and that recently accompanied the market through the downside. So let's see if the reaction will work, and the next target will be probably something around 1.09 here, and later especially 1.10 up here. So this is quite interesting. Let's switch immediately after to the commodities, and let's start with the crude oil. The crude oil is, let's say, in a potential triangle, ascending triangle, as we can see here. There's also a line here that connect all this, let's say, 4 increasing minimum in a row here. So could be that potentially the market could go and test a price above the level of 79, very close to 80, and then next target could be probably the area of 80 to $83, or maybe can come back and retest the trend line that we can see here. Very interesting also the situation that we have on the gold. The gold is recovering from the area of, let's say, the level of 2,100, 9,080, more or less where the market reacted here. So we are in a range that more or less is $100 from 2,000 to 2,100, and when we will see the market above or below this level, we can see it accelerating, and it will be interesting too. Let's switch immediately after to the bonds. Bonds like the Treasury long term that we can see here. The market went below the first support that was based around the level here, and then the market moved down and went to potentially retest a level that was already important several months ago. So let's see if the situation will be interesting and the market can find a reaction. Otherwise, we can expect it to continue going down and maybe test a level below here that will be very interesting too. Immediately after, we can switch to the stock indices, and for example here we go with the Euro Stock 50 that is consolidating a price, okay, consolidating a price up there after we have seen the first pennant and then the flag. The market went up for a new pennant, and now it's in territories that are uncharted since the beginning of this century, so more or less very important. And on a new day by day, a new record high is the path that the DAX is going through. So even here we had a pennant, then the flag. Let's say the consequent pennant is not as strong as the Euro Stock 50 is, but despite this fact, we are above a level of 17,000, the area where we remained for a long time, because they were and still are all-time record high that the index posted some days ago at around 17,200 and something. So more or less very interesting, this situation on the European chart. And let's switch to the US one, where we have the Nasdaq that recently during the last session was and still is weaker than the S&P 500. As we have seen, the market was able to, let's say, test and do an all-time high up there. Then, let's say, the price was rejected and the market remained around there. But all the technological, let's say, stocks are not doing so good, and especially because we are waiting for the earnings from the company of Nvidia that will be released tomorrow. So they will be very interesting, and they will probably attract more money to the technological stocks if they will do well, or despite the fact they can even do well, but the market can sell the stock. Maybe we can see all the technologies already, let's say, sold as it was during the last session. So very interesting to see this situation that is quite, let's say, weak on the Nasdaq, but not similar on the S&P 500. The S&P 500 was not doing as bad as it is here and still remain up there, let's say, focused on the possibility maybe for some rotation to other sectors to see again a new all-time high potentially above the price of 5,000. That is, in my opinion, a milestone for the S&P 500 itself. So let's see what is going to happen. Very interesting. And this is all for this week. Thank you very much. Stay tuned with the Nvidia reporting and also with the Federal Reserve minutes that are scheduled both tomorrow on Wednesday. Ciao. Bye-bye. See you soon.